Running a business is the only way to be free, and the past few weeks showed me that in a way that I really wasn't expecting. Because I've been ill, like properly wiped out, and it forced me to stop and think, if I didn't run a business, how would I even survive right now? Most people don't realise this until it hits them, but if your income depends on you showing up every day, you don't own your life, your job does. So picture this, for days I couldn't work, couldn't film content, couldn't go gym, didn't even have the energy to open up my laptop. Now, if I had a normal job, I would be panicking, worried about sick days, losing pay, letting people down, making a bad impression, and possibly even facing consequences for not being able to show up. Most people don't see how risky that is. You're literally one illness away from not being able to pay your bills, and then what? You can't feed your loved ones, may not even afford to take care of yourself. But because I run a business, I laid in bed doing nothing, and I was still more productive than most people working 8-hour shifts. That's because my system still ran as normal. My team still put the hours in, which is the importance of leverage. I don't have to personally invest my time, but 32 hours per day was still deposited into my company. As a result, sales were still made, money is still landing in my bank even when I'm bedrotting. And thankfully, I was still making more than most people do from their full-time job anyway. Now, please don't get it confused, because this isn't even to flex. It's simply to alarm you of the danger of not having your own business, as well as opening your eyes to the potential you could be unlocking for yourself. If I can do it, so can you. People think freedom is about being rich, and it's not. Freedom is about control. Control over your time, over your income, and control over what you say yes or no to. With a business, I decide my day. If I'm ill, I rest. If I want to go drive my M3 down some country roads in the middle of the day, go stop off at a restaurant and then hit gym while everyone else is still at work on a random fucking Wednesday, that's what I'll do. I don't have to hope someone approves my holiday request just to have a day off. And speaking of holidays, that's another thing. Most people get 20 days off a year, some even less. With a business, it gives you the freedom to travel wherever you want, whenever you want. Hop on a flight tomorrow, it's possible. Extend your holiday by another week, possible. Take your work with you, easy. A laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, that is literally all you need. That level of freedom is priceless. You literally couldn't pay me any amount to switch positions and work a full-time job instead. It doesn't matter if I was earning 10 times more. If I didn't have the freedom aspect, then to me, that is a bad deal. If I want to take a random Tuesday off, I can. I don't have to ask for that permission. But truth is, as an entrepreneur, we rarely take that time off. Every day I can, I'm still working and working hard. Longer hours than any full-time job. So yeah, I have the freedom, but it's a catch-22 because I still spend more time on my business. But the key difference is that's by choice, not by force. Now, here's the part that most business owners won't tell you. Yeah, it's great when things are going well, but it's never always sunshine and rainbows. Building a business means sacrificing nights out, failing at the start, learning skills from scratch, dealing with never-ending stress, putting money in long before you take money out, staying consistent when you feel like giving up. All this and still not knowing if it's even gonna work out. People see the rewards now, but they didn't see the early days when I had no clue what I was doing. When I was risking money I barely had. When I was debating whether it is even worth it. It's lonely in the beginning and it tests you. And for some people, that will break them. But if you push through that first stage, you will come out the other side with a life worth living. A life that was worth the struggle and pain it took to get there. So if you're watching this and you feel stuck, drained, or just fed up with working for someone else, I promise you, the struggle of building a business is temporary, but the freedom it gives you will be permanent. It changed my life and gave me the freedom I wanted. Now it's shown me even at my lowest, my business is still working for me. If you want that for yourself, start today. Do not wait any longer. Don't overthink it and convince yourself you're not ready. Because if there's one thing that I know is worse than struggling to build a business, it's struggling your entire life for someone else's. If you're interested but don't know where to start, DM me on Instagram with the word FBA and I'll break down exactly how I can help you replicate my success from selling on Amazon.